Boom. And yet another video has arrived. Yeah, you guys can't believe it, right? I know. Listen, this is another thing that's not even worth me turning on my camera, okay? I had a few more minutes of the footage from Valorant, and, we're going to play that in the background. But today, we're going to talk about something absolutely ridiculous, heinous. You know what I'm saying? It's just absolutely unnecessary. This was put on the radar by a few of the homies. You get what I'm saying? It was just passing conversation. And I think right now is one of those times to just talk about it because, why not? And if you don't know what we're talking about by not reading the title, I'm talking about the whole Bonnie Blue situation. Now listen, I'm going to be real with you, gang. The only reason why I know who Bonnie Blue is because there was a bunch of challenges she was doing around the world where people were just lining up like a pack of sardines, a bunch of men in ski masks, at the local Bonnie Blue event. Bonnie Blue is an adult star, by the way, and just going to town on her. Okay. And Bonnie Blue doing all of these challenges, eventually got her banned from OnlyFans, which is absolutely insane. Saying those words, banned in OnlyFans, is like the equivalent of seeing Superman in a Marvel movie. It's just unheard of. So after getting banned from OnlyFans and the adventures of Bonnie Blue, she decided to pull off one final stunt. Kind of like when a magician is about to retire, he's about to do one last hat trick before Buddy puts up the goddamn hat. Bonnie Blue wanted to do one last bouncing session before she hangs up the hat. I'm just going to call it the hat, not anything else. I don't need this YouTube video to be age restricted or anything of that nature. All right. She just wanted to do one last bouncing session before she scrams. So she looked at the map and said, you know what? We're going to go to Indonesia, Bali in particular. And for this last trick, we're going to set up, just like Fortnite has battle buses, Bonnie Blue decided to set up a bang bus with 17 Indonesian niggas. And as they were setting up production, there's something I left out in this entire story that will flip this entire thing on its head. You ready? In Indonesia, particularly Bali and Indonesia in general, adult content is severely illegal. And during this time, they were setting up the production, and there was a police raid. And I don't know if it was mid-bang bus production. I don't know if it was mid-bouncing session. But 17 niggas plus Bonnie Blue got arrested, all right? I want to also add some details I left out. This whole trip for Bonnie Blue to go to Bali cost her $150,000. Wow. God damn! Not only that, after she got arrested, the charges, she could have faced up to 15 years in jail, for these charges. But the actual outcome, what we're about to talk about, she dodged a bullet. She pulled a Neo off in the Matrix. And honestly, she got lucky. Honestly, I'm not going to lie to you. This is the outcome of what I'm about to explain to you with the whole bang bus bouncing operation. Okay. The outcome of Bonnie Blue's arrest was she got, banned from Bali for 10 years, blacklisted. She cannot re-enter Indonesia, and she had to return to the UK. And then she also got a fine for a traffic violation for $12 USD, aka RP, I think it's rupees, 200,000 rupees. That's $12. So that was basically it for the outcome of Bonnie Blue. The thing that doesn't make sense to me is the fact that you flew to another country maybe not knowing, but you didn't do any research. You pay $100,000 to fly to another country to do a bouncing session on a bang bus, and you didn't do your research on if adult content is illegal or not. You have all of this money and you did not have like a researcher do all of this research to figure this out for you. What were you thinking? You went to another country to do illegal activities. I don't understand what your thought process was, gang. Lock in, Twinjamin. Please explain to me what you thought the outcome was going to be. This whole situation is the equivalent of, have you ever seen the picture of the two miners? One is about to hit the diamonds and the other one is about to hit it but walks away. The bang bus, the whole operation almost went off without a hitch until you got caught. Damn, if it wasn't for those Indonesian police officers. But anyways, that's honestly about it. I thought it was a kind of a funny story because it's just so ridiculous. It's so bizarre that, somebody is really out here flying around the world doing international bouncing sessions. I just felt like sharing that with you. But anyways, double upload, that's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? And I hope you guys got some entertainment value out of this, and I hope you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, follow the Twitch, and I'll see you tomorrow, man. Another day, another dollar.